Pope Francis, 1936 to 2025, a papacy of compassion, reform, and controversy. Early life and rise to the papacy. On April 21, 2025, Pope Francis passed away at the age of 88 in his Vatican residence, Casa Santa Marta. His death, attributed to a stroke followed by heart failure, marked the end of a transformative papacy. As the first Jesuit, the first Latin American, and the first non-European pope in over 1,200 years, his leadership was rooted in humility, reform, and mercy. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, he joined the Jesuit order in 1958 and was ordained a priest in 1969. Known for his modesty and commitment to social justice, he became Archbishop of Buenos Aires in 1998 and was elevated to cardinal in 2001. On March 13, 2013, he was elected the 266th Pope, greeting the world from St. Peter's Basilica with a simple Buona Sera, setting the tone for a pastoral and accessible papacy. Strengths. 1. Humility and simplicity. Francis rejected papal opulence, choosing to live in modest quarters, wear simple vestments, and use a used car over a limousine. His servant leader style endeared him to the faithful. 2. Voice for the voiceless. He championed the cause of the poor, migrants, and refugees. 3. Commitment to reform. Francis launched structural reforms to the Roman Curia, promoted financial transparency, and gave women greater roles in Vatican governance and synodal decision-making. 4. Bridge builder. He pursued interfaith dialogue, mended relations with the Orthodox Church, and encouraged global unity across religious and ideological lines. Weaknesses. Communication challenges. Francis's conversational tone and off-the-cuff remarks, especially on sensitive topics like homosexuality, often caused confusion and debate over church teaching. His inclusive approach, seen in Amoris Laetitia and openness to civil unions, sparked backlash over concern about doctrinal clarity. China Agreement. The Vatican's accord with China on bishop appointments, while aiming at long-term unity, was seen by some as compromising with a regime criticized for religious repression. Final days and funeral. Pope Francis's health had been declining due to chronic lung issues. After hospitalization in early 2025, he made his final public appearance on Easter Sunday, April 20th. His funeral will be simple, as per his wishes, with burial planned in the Basilica of St. Mary Major in Rome. Legacy. Pope Francis will be remembered not just for institutional changes, but for modeling what it means to be a pastor. He reminded the world that holiness is for everyone, not just the perfect or powerful, but the broken, the forgotten, the weak. He once said, "I prefer a church which is bruised, hurting and dirty because it has been out on the streets, rather than a church which is unhealthy from being confined." Words to remember. On mercy. The name of God is mercy. God never tires of forgiving us. We are the ones who tire of seeking His mercy. On humility and service. True power is service. The world tells us to seek success, power, and money. God tells us to seek humility, service, and love. On evangelization. To be saints is not a privilege for the few, but a vocation for everyone. On hope and joy. Let us not allow ourselves to be robbed of hope. Holiness does not mean performing extraordinary things, but doing ordinary things with love and faith. On the environment. The earth, our home, is beginning to look more and more like an immense pile of filth. We need to care for the earth so that it may continue to be a source of life. On faith and life. Faith is not a light which scatters all our darkness, but a lamp which guides our steps in the night. Life is a journey. When we stop, things don't go right. Now that his earthly journey is complete, his light endures not in grand pronouncements, but in the footprints of mercy he left behind.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless you.